Folks, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much to be able to give off your time to give us an opportunity to be able to give you an update on our community. As many of you are aware, we had storms that hit a little after 10 o'clock last night. Our response time was spectacular. Our crews have worked nonstop since 10 o'clock. They've been working around the clock. Great job by our fire department, by our public works department, keeping things as clear and concise as they possibly could be. There's a lot of thanks that we want to give to a lot of our neighboring agencies, from fire departments around the region that provided a lot of resources. We've also had a lot of response back from the Texas Department of Emergency Management, the Fannin County Office of Emergency Management, the Texas Forestry Service has sent resources, the Minutemen Disaster Response, the American Red Cross has been here as well, Texas on Mission, Christian Disaster Relief, the Southern Baptist Texas, the Encore, Brookshires, and Hammett Excavation and Hope Concrete locally have provided resources. To give you kind of an update of exactly where we're at, I think our crews are still trying to assess some of the damage. We do know that probably the hardest hit areas in town would be our central part of our community. Also, the eastern side of our community as well took a pretty good damage. There's a lot of vegetation down. There's a lot of trees that are down, which is causing a problem for electricity. We don't have the exact number, but there are several houses that are still without electricity. The nearest estimates we have, it might be tomorrow afternoon before they get close to being fully restored. Might be an additional day beyond that. But they're playing it by ear. Our crews are working diligently with Encore to be able to try to clear as much debris as possible so they can get some more electricity to all our homeowners. We have Center Street that's been closed down as well to be able to make those improvements. I will say this, we are extremely lucky that things didn't get worse. While things are certainly not great and there's a lot of disaster, happy to report that there's been no confirmed casualties, no confirmed real major injuries of any kind. We have had a couple, I think, service calls to some houses after the storm. There were some individuals that had to receive some help to be able to get out of the storm shelters because there were trees that came down. But I think some of the confirmation was miles per hour was about 90 in some points of town where they were hitting a lot of our trees. We had a lot of roofs that went down, but we are still trying to assess damage. But I can't say enough about the community and about our leaders that have come together to help us be able to get through this. If you drive around our community right now, as I did this morning, and all of our staff members pitched in, you can see that our community has come together. A lot of them are helping neighbors out. They're appreciative of what the city's trying to do. I think we pulled a lot of resources. So we'll get through this, but it's going to take a little bit of time. But I think we're blessed in the sense that while things aren't perfect and things were a bit of a disaster around here, we're lucky that things didn't get worse than what they certainly could have been. So.
Real quick, just make sure you're Sean Payne.
Oh yeah, yeah. My name is Sean Pate. I'm the city manager for the city of Bonham, Texas here. So anything city related, happy to answer that. At the same time, we do have some representatives from the county if there's a county related question. But anything specifically related to the city of Bonham, we certainly can accommodate you. So yes, ma'am.
From your experience being here, have you seen it this bad? I've talked to some residents. They said the last time was like maybe a hailstorm, but something of this nature is quite.
No, ma'am. It's this is probably the worst since I've been here. I've been here about 10 years now. When I first came here, we had a series of flooding. We had what would be ruled as like 100-year floods, and we had a couple of them back to back. So we've had our share of damage before, but when it comes to wind gust at this velocity, this community hasn't seen it, and this community hasn't seen that level of any kind of tornadic activity, to my understanding. At least, certainly not since I've been here, and to my understanding, a lot of my work colleagues have never seen it this bad before. So.
Any flooding?
Any flooding, as far as flooding wise and stuff, surprisingly, probably was worse a couple of weeks ago. The water itself wasn't so much a problem other than just our water line breaks that we had to deal with. So.
I know you probably
So there's an indication. I couldn't really answer as far as to that. There's been some video that's come out there as well too. There's some stuff that I've seen that obviously would certainly resemble such, but I don't know. I wouldn't be the expert to be able to confirm that. But certainly from the rotation and from the trajectory, I think there's a mutual feeling there that there's a likelihood there could have been one. So.
Can you go through some of the major damages? You talk about falling trees, and what else can you say?
So the trees, for sure, it's very odd. The trees are probably the most problematic thing in our community because they've taken down so many of our lines. And there's a lot of old native trees that are here in the community. We're talking trees that are over 100 years or more that have went down, and they've just ripped down power lines to the extent that even some representatives of Encore told me, man, I didn't think it would be this bad. But that in itself, they've landed on some houses. We've got large trees that have smashed through houses. We've got roofs that have been ripped off of not only some of our houses, but a lot of our local businesses. And then we've got some window damage as well too that's been done. So that's kind of been the gist of, I think, what we've assessed so far.
Do you know how long it will take for the city to finish all the cleanup?
So our estimation is probably a few weeks at least. I mean, there's a lot of vegetation to cut back. There's a lot of haul off. We're working with our local resources to be able to open up some land areas for our local residents to be able to haul off some of the debris as well. Right now, the priority's been trying to get as much debris off of the roadways and certainly work with Encore so we can restore power. So between that and between the cut up and the haul off, we're still at least probably a couple of weeks from getting everything completely cleared off. The central part of town is just, there are areas from 9th Street going north to as far as Russell that you just can't get down some of the side roads. I mean, we have large trees that have gotten across there, and these are not small trees. These are super large trees. So. So volunteer efforts, I can say that if you, your business, your organization would like to volunteer to help with city cleanup efforts or support first responders or crews, you can come to the downtown fire station. It's a central station down over here off of 5th Street, right at catty corner from City Hall. It's 220 East 5th Street. You can register with Fannin County Emergency Coordinator that's on site. We'd certainly appreciate that. Like I said, I can't say enough about the resources that have come about to be able to help us out. We got council members out there helping. We've got citizens that are out helping. We've got our neighborhood business owners that are helping. I had a local contractor that said, "Hey, anything you need, we'll help you out," and that goes for a lot of our different businesses. So can't say enough about what they've been able to do to provide. So we're a resilient community, and we'll get through this. We've already come a long way. There's a long ways to go, but we've got great people that live here. So. Anybody else got any other questions? All right. Well, I appreciate y'all having us.
How's your property? You okay? Or?
Yeah, so I'm one of the people that does not have power, and probably won't have it for a couple of days. So I'll probably be hotel rooming it tonight or so. But luckily my area didn't get hit as bad. There's some tree limbs that are down, but depending on what grid I'm on, I've got it's probably over off of Center Street is probably where my feed most likely comes from. But oh yeah, well, thank you. Well, we appreciate y'all being here, helping us get the word out and get the word out to our citizens. So thank you very much. All right. Thank you.